I want to show you this map. You got to check this out.
Okay.
Across the country, it really is that time of year where we're seeing the battle. I mean, look at Dallas at 83, and then you go right up the interstate.
Dallas.
And
yes.
41 in Oklahoma City, though, not too far away. So, I mean, there's quite a contrast. Even here locally, we're looking at temperatures there's a good spread here. It's 70 degrees. It was 72 earlier in Nashville, and it's 36 here in Indy. So the warm front is not too far to the south. Louisville right now sitting at 55. They're considerably warmer than us. It just depends on your location, and that's the battle zone, really, between the stronger storms are likely going to be developing farther to the south. In the meantime, for us, I mentioned that we may see some sunshine trying to peek through, and yes, we're starting to see that. I'm not saying it's going to be a lot, but we are seeing that clearing trend try to take place. I think it's going to take some time to get this out of here. There's the storms that we're watching pop up along the Ohio River Valley. Most of that will stay farther to our south. Let's talk about where we go through the weekend. I mentioned kind of a couple of winter storms that are going to bypass us to the north and to the south. Here's what we expect as we look to really, it's going to be Saturday time frame, but let's get you there first. We're talking about Thursday evening, overnight, into early Friday morning, a quiet forecast. Temperatures into the 20s, hoping to see some sunshine to try to move these numbers up closer to 40. Some of you will get there. Many of you will not. The north winds here really going to counter all of that sunshine. And then you notice some of these clouds starting to push in from the south. Now, this will be the system that, for the most part, the moisture is to the south, but the colder air is really locked in farther to the north. It may, at the onset, fall as a little bit of light snow or some freezing rain. This may carry into early Saturday morning as the temperatures will be hovering right around freezing. But I think very quickly we'll see this all change over to rain. And by the time the significant moisture arrives, this will just be a cold rain that's expected for most of Saturday, especially Saturday midday, maybe into the early afternoon. That's really the first system. Not much to that. Otherwise, mostly clear for tonight. Temperatures into the 20s. As we look to tomorrow, temperatures going back up to near 40. Good bit of sunshine in the early part of the day. The clouds filtering in once we get into the afternoon. That's a sign of that system that's on the way for Saturday. We'll keep the coldish temperatures. I'm saying cold-ish because we'll be close to freezing, but likely above freezing, with Sunday a flurry or two. And then looking down the road, the next system that I mentioned, the one that's going to go a little farther to the south, we will have to keep an eye on it. It is in that time frame, Tuesday and Wednesday, where we do expect some snow showers. It looks like southern Indiana could get some snow from that. We'll have to see if that is going to be adjusted over the next several model runs. We'll certainly be watching that over the next several days. Do we have time for traffic, producer? Yes, let's hit the traffic real quickly. Good news here with traffic is that we do see things relatively quiet. Now, any of the accidents that have popped up on the board here have not amounted to very much. There was a couple of vehicle on the shoulder kind of markers here, but otherwise you see it's pretty quiet. That one that popped up there on 65, I'll keep an eye on that one. That one is new while I was doing weather. Meanwhile, the interstates are looking pretty good. 465, this is earlier where we had that vehicle over into the shoulder for an accident that has now been cleared. Didn't cause any backups then, and we're certainly not seeing any right now. And still looking pretty good on 70, both eastbound and westbound, as you see the city skyline off into the distance. And yes, a little bit of sunshine trying to appear.
All right.